Yo ho ho everybody, this is Hunter. Hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful day. I have been waiting to do this video for months. That's because this is a Milestone RV. It's a new brand that we just recently picked up, and this is the first one that has come across our lot. So my first time in a Milestone was setting up for this video, so I am extremely excited. Milestone is bringing the heat with unique and different floor plans. This is one of them. It's the 2023 Milestone 321FL. And I'm going to put things like the description, or in the description rather, I'm sorry, like the length, weight, awning size, tank size, you know, all that. But it was recommended that I show off the tag here to start the videos. And I'm going to hurry up and get inside. It's getting a little bit windy. But GVWR, 15,000 pounds. But the cool thing about it is the cargo weight, 4,635. So it can actually hold a ton of weight for its size. And it's sitting dry, you know, around 10,400, 10,300 and, 65 pounds, something right around there. So really cool, lightweight fifth wheel. And I'm very excited for it. This is a very unique floor plan. It's a front living model, but you notice it doesn't have dual opposing slides, which is, pretty darn common. So I was a little bit worried when I saw the exterior of it. But when I walked in, it's got kind of that wow factor. It actually has an L couch, sectional L couch. Pretty cool. But again, it's the 2023 Milestone 321FL. If you guys find value, in this video, if it helps you out in any way, if you could consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and maybe drop a comment, with some recommendations. And then, of course, I am in a sales position here at RV Nation. So if you guys are in the market, I would love to talk to you, about pricing, all that good stuff. My text line and my email, will be found down there. But this is what I was talking about. I'm going to start in the front, work my way back to the bedroom, hopefully do the outside if this, this weather holds off for me. But check this living room out. Now, when I heard it didn't have dual opposing slides, I was a little concerned because of floor space. But right over here, a decent sized slide. And then that L couch, instead of putting a couple goofy couches in there, I don't know how you would set it up, they put this sectional. And the nice thing is also you don't lose out on sleeping space. So this right here pulls out it's a trifold bed. So it comes out 2 cushion lengths. So right there, you can definitely get some extra sleeping. Under this side, underneath the couch cushions, there's actually a piece of wood that raises up. So there is a little bit of storage. Not much, but a little bit of storage there for you. You also have some good windows over here as well. So both these are going to be emergency exit. I'm not sure why they made both of them emergency exits, but they did, not complaining. But they do both open up for a nice cross breeze. And I do like the Milestone. When I walked in, this is one of the first things that stood out to me, was they got kind of those, I don't know, kind of like a briefcase kind of closing thing. I think it looks pretty neat. It's something new. Also, I had to call the rep because I saw that the wine guard was installed. And if you're not familiar with that, that's how you get your Wi-Fi. So it is installed and it's ready to go. All you have to do is sign up for the service. So that is pretty neat. Another thing that I enjoy about the Milestone, and I think that's going to make it easy to sell, easy to shop for, is the fact that there are no options. Everything you see here comes with it, no matter whether you buy it from here in Ohio or out in California. So you can really go for the person that gives you the best deal. I believe it'll be me. But if somebody else beats my price, you're getting the exact same product. And I feel like from a shopping standpoint, that is really reassuring. A couple ACs on this unit. This is going to be one. It also has the dump valve right here. So you open that up and you can get a little bit more forced air just in this area. Or you can close it and it'll run through, the tracks, which it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on an H-track system. And what I mean by that is it's going to run. These are going to run in a straight line, all the way down and kind of branch through, circle back around, and get going. So pretty darn cool there. Now, right across from this L couch, each spot, except for maybe that corner, has a pretty good view of the TV. Another thing I like that Milestone doing is one of the first brands that I have seen of RVs to put a smart TV in. So to pair up with that wine guard, they got the smart TV so you can do, YouTube TV or Hulu, Netflix, watch a football game, all that stuff. It's not the, the cheaper ones that, you're really up to a DVD or nothing. So that's pretty neat. To the left and to the right, you have some pretty decent storage as well. So it's not wasted space here on the slide. And I like what they're doing with the decor. I think the floor looks nice. I think this, nice wood look to it gives it kind of a more, natural look to a camper. And they even offset it with a little bit of that white trim. Underneath the TV, you have your JBL speakers. So this thing gets absolutely bumping. Haven't had a time to, turn one of these on. But the toy haulers, the Gravities, the Road Warriors have the same system. And these things get absolutely loud. You probably have a JBL speaker at home. But zones A and B, that's going to be inside and outside. And when I show you the outside portion of this tour, it's pretty cool how the speakers are set lower on the camper than most brands as well. So you really get an earshot, right there as the sound kind of goes out, stays more kind of ground level. You get yourself a electric fireplace, 5,500 BTUs of electricity. It comes with a couple different light modes. So, you have red, orange, blue, and white, I believe. So all right there. Or, of course, you can turn off the heat and just use it for a nice, kind of a add-on to the ambiance. Forgot to show you here above the bed. They just added on, some extra decor, and I think this is just, it's kind of a cool thing to do, to add on. I think it's looking pretty slick. Obviously, you can change it out, however you would like. Now, the only thing that this floor plan is really missing, in my opinion, would be a dinette. But they offset that because, one, it's a lot lighter. It doesn't have an additional slide over here, so you get a lot more kind of campside space, which is always nice. Not having the slides over here really allows you to enjoy that campside. But they added on this nice kind of bar stool, high top kind of situation right here. Right there, they got 3 tables. You have your solid surface countertops. Show off the ring. Just got married lately, babe. If you're watching, I love you. Right here, you have your control, for your heat and your AC, GE. So that's always nice. Really good head height here on this camper. So as you come down, you're going to notice you got a lot of room. And that refrigerator, they're using one of my favorite refrigerators. It's the Furrion 12 volt, and it's got the little window in it, which is pretty nice. Here above the island, getting fancy with the lights. I love that look. The island, again, solid surface, looking slick. They also have the matching sink covers. You have an outlet right here and an outlet right over here. And as I wrap around, you got yourself plenty of storage here underneath as well. So you got this. Let me open that up. It's actually one big piece. So, you got all that. A lot of storage and access to your plumbing if you need it. And let me get these opened up here. Just kind of move them off to the side. Single bowl, stainless steel, undermounted sink, which is always a plus. Plus you have your high-rise faucet. Doing your dishes from all angles. Let me just put that back up. Since this just came in, it's still got to go through, start getting looked at. I'd hate for that to fall and break on us. And if you guys are interested in pricing, truthfully, I don't even know it off the top of my head yet, but if you guys are interested in it, send me a text or an email. I'd love to discuss it with you, and see what's going on. One thing that is interesting that I have to call and ask the rep is this backsplash. They have this backsplash over here and over here, but both of them have behind them, I noticed, another backsplash. This isn't even glued on, so I'm not sure. I know this was at an expo, so I don't know if that's the backsplash it should be or if that is, but I figured I'd go ahead and point that out. Both of them are looking pretty good, but I'm not sure why there is an extra. All right, an absolutely massive oven, which I'm a big fan of. You got the Suburban. It's kind of in between, your traditional Furrion and maybe one of those Insignias or Greystones. So while you can't really cook, well, you probably could. You could probably fit a turkey in there. But Suburban, 3 stovetop burner. Again, solid surface, solid surface. You also have your Greystone microwave. Then a little bit of storage here up above. Then, like I mentioned before, this Furrion refrigerator. We'll check this thing out. Looking pretty good, looking pretty slick. But you got yourself. So this will run off the solar. Right now, this whole camper is running off the solar, which is pretty neat. They have a 300-watt panel on top with a 2,000-watt inverter. So it is powering everything on this unit right now, including the refrigerator. But you have refrigerator, you know, and freezer sides. You also have the drawers that are segmented, which is pretty darn nice just for organizing your trip. But plenty of space for, you know, a week-long or extended, extended weekend stay. Plus, I think it looks pretty sharp. And the nice thing about a 12-volt is it'll run off the battery, the solar, electric, you know, whatever you need it to. It's a little bit more versatile. Plus, when the sun's beating down on it, you don't have to worry about it heating up or anything like that because it's a residential refrigerator. Let me get all these opened up. Yeah, I could not be more stoked to have this brand. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to put a link to the manufacturer. Since I'm not educated on all the floor plans yet, they have a lot of really unique, cool ones. Something that I haven't even seen. I've been selling campers for 10 years. Like, what is going on? I don't even know what this one is. Look at that. That is pretty darn cool. A lot of good stuff working. Can't wait to get more of these in and do more and more videos. So good cabinet, pantry space, whatever you want to call this. You got plenty of room for everything that you could possibly need for a long trip, or maybe even some stowaway places for, you know, blankets or towels, you know, things of that nature. So you move it along right over here. You got your fuse box underneath, and if something blows, it'll actually glow up for you. That way you can see what the problem is. Again, solid surface countertop. You also have an outlet, and this is going to be solar powered by the sun, which means the 12-volt, the solar, sorry, will actually use that outlet. So even if you're off-roading, you know, kind of boondocking, you know, you can still use that outlet, which is a plus. A little bit of storage right here. And this is showing you that the solar charge controller is working, and the battery disconnect for the solar is going to be right here. So you can turn it off. See how it just cut off right there? Or you can turn it back on. Got a couple different light switches. That's going to be for the hallway and for the island. 2 USBs. This is going to be where you check, you know, all your different, your battery's 3/4 full, fresh tank, black tank, gray tank, you know, all the levels there. LP water heater, water pump, and electric water heater. So pretty darn cool to have all that in one convenient spot. And if that wasn't enough, they have the Lippert 1 control. So the Lippert 1 control, you know, is pretty much what it says right there, but you can also hook it up onto your phone and control everything from your phone. So if it's raining out and you want to have all the lights on and move the awning out, you're welcome to do that all from your car before you even get out. So lighting, awning, and you can even level it as well. And then your slides. So pretty neat feature to have. Now, before I get out of the kitchen, I forgot to show you this area over here, but give you one more good little look. Plenty of space here around the island to kind of move around. You have a little fan right up there to keep the air flowing. Maybe if you're cooking up some food over here, you know, you can kind of suck that out and, yeah. Backsplash 1, backsplash 2. You also have a wireless charger right here, so you can just put your phone right there if it's got one of those mag strips on there. You know, like the new iPhones do, like my phone, I could charge it right there. The AMS power, so that's for your inverter. Then you got just a little bit of storage right here. But again, this is the 2023 Milestone 321FL. And if you guys have made it this far, I'd love it if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button for me. I'm really trying to hit 10,000 by the end of the year, and I'd appreciate your guys' help. So again, you got kind of the, I know it's not right, but the belt buckle kind of look, you know, kind of looking like a little briefcase right there. You have your night shades, another window that opens up for a good cross breeze. And then you have a massive window right here that opens up for a cross breeze. You'll also see that they are nice and tinted. Into the bathroom, plenty of headspace with a place for a little bit of natural lighting. You also got right there, you got yourself a mirror. Went bowling last night for the league, averaging right around 200. I think it's down to 198 now, unfortunately. But last night I killed it. Had a buddy on the team that drank a couple too many brewskis, and well, Derek, you sucked last night, but that's okay. Got yourself an outlet. Again, solid surface here, even in the bathroom. You got yourself a little sink. That's all plumbed in and ready to go. And then underneath, you have some storage. And then again, some access to your plumbing. Flip it around, you got a shower. You got this cool little honeycomb look to it. Then your faucet. And then this is the Tri-Glide series, so it separates into 3 different areas, so it's not split into 2, so you can get in and out, you know, real nice and easy with plenty of room. You have a place where you can hang up a couple towels. These little octopus fellas trying to say hello. Got your toilet right there, and then you have a couple controls. So you got your light, fan on, which the fan is going to be right here. So you get that going, again, just running from the solar. And then you have your vent cover, which you can lower, you know, or raise. I'm not going to mess with that. But, yeah. Now into the bedroom. So again, plenty of height on this unit. You also have another AC with a dump valve. So if you like to sleep a little cool, open that up. Be nice and refreshing for a good night's sleep. Looks like you got yourself a queen bed. I think the decor is looking super nice. Very happy to know I'll be selling these. I would say the pricing, if I had to guess, you're probably looking somewhere around in the 60s, 65-ish, you know, 70s. I don't know, something like that. But if you are interested, make sure to message me. Window, nightshade, opens up for a cross breeze, opens up for a cross breeze. You also have some storage here up above with the textured glass. So that's what that's going to look like, and it does go all the way across to the wall. Just to the right of the bed, you got these 2 doors right here. Let me open those up. This can double up, either one, as an absolutely massive closet, or you can use that right there to put a stackable washer and dryer. So you have all the access that you need, you know, all the outlets that you need for a fully stackable washer and dryer. So that's pretty nice. Gives it kind of a more of a full-time purpose. And then right there, that sticker is indicating where you put the dryer vent. Now let's check out what's under the bed. Ooh, good storage there under the bed. Sitting up with struts, which is always handy. You got a big window here up at the back. Looks like it doubles up again as an emergency exit. And then you have a ton of storage here up against this wall. So you have the dresser situation, which you have 4 of these drawers. One, two, 3, and 4. A little bit of countertop space. Place right there for 2 USB ports. It's also backed for a TV. And then you have 2 outlets and your cable hookup. And then right here, you got plenty of storage. So you have this compartment. You got this one for some hanging items. Let me get that closed up there. Make it look good for the next person. And then right here, you got kind of like another little dresser action going on. So pretty cool little floor plan. And then right against this wall, this is going to be your control. It should be at least. Let me see. Yeah, for your wine guard. So that's going to be for your internet. So again, it's already on there. That's a nice feature to have, and one that most campers don't have. So that's a plus for the Milestone. And that's going to be your other control for your heat and AC. And then, of course, your light switch. But all right. That was good for the inside portion. 2023 Milestone 321FL. Hope you guys liked the tour. Now I'm going to head outside, see how windy it is, see if I can tell you a couple things about that. That part will speed up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doesn't seem to be too windy, so I think I can get at least part of this thing done. So you have a really nice size awning. The size will be down in the description of the camper, and it's got a little helper right there, so that way it doesn't get, you know, kind of bent over the years, which is always a plus. Like I mentioned before, you have the tinted windows. They have a new handlebar going this year, and this is going across a lot of different brands. So this grab handle is going to be extremely long. Let's see here. Yeah, you just pull it out like that, and then you see it drops down and extends. So look how nice that is. Before, the top dog that you could get was the extra large grab handle that probably just went out right there. It was really nice, kind of revolutionary. Not revolutionary, I guess, still a grab handle. But this one absolutely crushes it. So, you know, if you have a hard time getting up, you can grab right here. Pretty darn sturdy. Held on by magnetic clips, so you're definitely safe while you're driving down the road. Solid entry steps. Doesn't get any better than that. This is going to be zone B. So on the speaker system, that JBL, these are JBLs out here. So zone A is inside, zone B is outside. That's what I was talking about, kind of being at earshot when you're sitting down watching something. So watching a game, instead of them being all the way at the top and blowing kind of over your head, coming down, catching a little bit of it, you don't have to blare it quite as much. That way it's a little bit quieter for the next person because you can hear it so much easier. Couple outlets. Pass-through storage on this is pretty impressive. And I also liked how they put, you know, a vinyl down here, a little bit more rugged. So that way it kind of helps out. This is also solar right there. And you got your satellite. So if you want to hook up, or not satellite, your cable hookups. So if you want to put a TV or something like that, you know, you're more than welcome to. 2 lights. I didn't turn on that far one. But this also shows off the fact that it is welded, and it's welded on both sides. You know, believe it or not, some people do not actually weld it on both sides, so that is nice to see. And then you have 5/8 tongue and groove marine grade flooring, which is helpful for the water. And speaking of water, Milestone took a big move up. They went ahead and they added on the Azdale sidewalls. If you're not familiar with that, the importance of that is it's, you know, pretty much impervious to, you know, water damage and the fact of like mildew and mold and stuff like that. It's not something that absorbs it like your typical fiberglass. So in those uh-oh moments, you know, where things are going real wrong, this will actually stand up, you know, a little bit and help you fight that just a little bit more, which is always a plus. Looks like it's got electric auto leveling. So you got 2 right here, and then 2 right there, and then 2 in the back. So that's nice to know. You have 6-point hydraulic auto or electric auto leveling. It's a dual axle unit. Looks like you got a spare tire there right under here. And I'm sorry, at this point I'm learning with you. But by the time you talk to me, if you are in the market, I'll know a heck of a lot more. You got yourself a hitch out the back. That thing will hold 300 pounds, which is always a plus. Add on a bike rack or a storage rack or something of that nature. You also are prepped for the Lippert on-the-go ladder, so you could purchase that. And then, yeah, that's where all the industry is going to, so you're going to get used to seeing that. It's also prepped for an observation camera. $550. That gets you a 4.5-inch screen that you suction cup onto your windshield. That way you can see what's going on behind you while you're driving with distance markers. Your 50-amp receptacle is going to be right here, so that's going to be where you plug in the camper. See here the underneath of it. All buttoned up. Now, they're not prepped for the slide toppers, but there is enough room for the slide toppers, so that is nice. So looks like on all 3, since the awning goes over here, you can put one on $700 a pop, and the slide topper is basically an awning that goes from here to here. So that way, if you're parked underneath a tree like this, a tree branch falls on it, you pull in that slide. You know, you didn't know that there's a branch on there, and it pierces, you know, the slide seal and causes a leak. You know, that's a bad day. So you add on that slide topper for $700. That way, you don't have to think about it. Sewer outlet connection and your wastewater holding tank. It looks like there's just one, so that's nice. Gray tank's right behind there. And then right over here, this is going to be kind of your, you know, your docking station. So you have hot and cold water for an outside shower. That's going to be your connection right there. So spray yourself off. Potable water fill. Looks like black tank flush is what this is. It's not labeled, but it'll be a black tank flush. So, you know, if you're basically it's a sprinkler system there for your black tank. Cable and satellite hookups. You got an outlet. You got a nice light out here. And that brings us to the other side here of the pass-through storage. And this right here is going to be tire link. So what that means, and if I was going to go look at it, that means those tires are prepped for it. So basically, you put that on there, right there. It's tire link, $279. It comes with 4, you know, I guess you call them like little nipples. You put on to the tire, you screw it onto the nozzle there, and then, you know, all of a sudden you got tire pressure monitoring system. So that's pretty nice that they prepped for that. This is going to be the second propane. The other one's going to be on the other side. And then here in the front, this is going to be your electric auto level control. So hitch height, retract all, so it remembers your hitch height, which is always a plus. And then in here, that's going to be your inverter, 2000 watt. Love to see it to pair up with that 3000 or 300 watt solar panel up front. That is nice. Plenty of storage, or a place maybe to put a generator, your battery, you know, all that good stuff. Looks like they also put on a Kurt Rotoflex, which is a little bit upgraded as far as this will pivot. So instead of the Rhino box, which is going to be very common in a lot of campers in this price segment, sort of like that Sabre that I sell over there, you know, this one will just be a little bit more of a comfortable drive. It'll help out with that kind of chucking and bucking, you know, while you're driving. But guys, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Stick around for next time. And then, of course, if you are in the market, my text line and my email is down in the description. If you guys have anything in addition you'd like me to start adding, you know, things like showing off that weight sticker, you know, the manufacturer sticker, please reach out. I do read them and take them to heart. But my name is Hunter, and this was the 2023 Milestone 321FL. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.